morning, everyone. It is really so nice to be here. Thank you for the invitation. And I came from the National Day of Prayer breakfast this morning. That's why I'm wearing a lovely corsage. And it was really inspirational. And I have to share with you that I've been just crazy busy the last couple of days. And so I just really just prayed and said, God, would you give me the words to share this morning? And so what I want to share with you about first is about healing. Because any child who is not being raised by his mother or father or her mother or father for whatever reason is in need of some healing. And you all are potentially those sources of healing as grandparents, relatives, and friends of those children. But where there's healing needed, mistakes have been made. And we all make mistakes. Has anyone ever made a mistake besides me? Is that everyone? Yeah. We all make mistakes, don't we? And does anyone know what it's like to make a mistake in an environment where you feel criticized and punished? Ever had a boss that you couldn't come to? How did that feel? Maybe it was hard to go back to them, wasn't it? So next time you make a mistake, what do? Do you run and say, boss, I made a mistake? No, we may not do that. Right. You try to talk, you hold it in, you keep it to yourself sometimes maybe. So we make mistakes. The children who we're blessed to be a blessing to make mistakes. And so to be a source of healing, we need to help them see mistakes as opportunities to learn, right? We want ourselves to be helpful and not hurtful, just like we want, when we make a mistake, we want to be able to reach out to someone and say, I've made a mistake. Will you help me and not be hurtful to me? So the children in your lives need healing. And so when they make mistakes, if you welcome them to come to you and say, it's okay when you make a mistake, because together we're going to work that out. Then I'll come to you when I make a mistake. But if you say, Brenda, you shouldn't have made that mistake. I told you. Why did you do that? You're not thinking. I will come to someone else. And maybe this person isn't the best influence, but she doesn't make me feel shame and blame. So when coming to someone for mistakes, we want to say, let's learn from that. How do you learn? From mistakes, trial and error, you try something, yeah. But you have wisdom to share, don't you? So this is about finding a kind and firm balance when you are parenting your children. You have to be the authority in your home, but you don't have to be a dictator, right? You can say, let's work this out together. Doesn't that feel better? If I say, hey, that's okay, we made a mistake. Let's find a solution together. What ideas do you have? Then she's going to think about that, isn't she? But what if I just say, I have all the solutions, you've made the mistake, let me fix it. Then I'm the smart one and you're the dumb one. So again, it's shame and blame. Instead, I say, I have faith in you. We're going to figure out this school issue. What's your plan for doing homework tonight? I can't set the dinner table until you've cleaned up the dirty dishes from this morning, like what we agreed. So dinner will be ready when you do your part. Kind and firm. We still get what we need accomplished, and yet I've not hurt anyone's feelings. I haven't destroyed our relationship. But if I use shame and blame and hurt and pain, then I destroy the very threads that bind us together in love. I just want to thank Dr. Jane Nelson and Lynn Lott for developing the positive discipline curriculum, which is all the things I've shared with you is the foundation of that curriculum. It's helping children see, to feel connected before you correct, that mistakes are opportunities to learn, and that children do better when they feel better. Don't you do better when you feel better? But we have this crazy idea that we first have to make children feel worse in order to make them feel better. But all we really do is make them feel bad, and then they act out in some way to try to recover. So if we start from a place of love and say, it's okay, I've made mistakes too. And so there's 3 R's of recovery I'd like to share. Because we too make mistakes, don't we? It says making mistakes isn't as important as what we do about them. The 3 R's of recovery. Recognize the mistake. I messed up. I made a mistake. Maybe as your parent or grandparent, I made a mistake. Reconcile by apologizing. I'm so sorry, I came across harshly. Maybe I've not been as sensitive to your needs. Children are so forgiving. And then resolve the problem by working together on a respectful solution. One that's respectful to you, to them, and the situation. Be kind and firm at the same time. Instead of telling, ask, will you help me with this? What was our plan? These are all curiosity questions. How can you and your brother solve this problem? Instead of talking back when they backtalk, walk away. I'm not speaking to you in that tone of voice. We'll talk when we're both more calm. Put kids in the same boat. Don't pick sides. No one likes that. Treat everyone the same with love. And then encourage children for every small step they make toward the goal that you have for them. So I just want to leave you with one short little quote, because you are so important and can be the source, and I'm sure are the source of so much healing in the lives of the children that you serve. No one stands as straight as when he stoops to help a child. Thank you this morning.